Christchurch. We've kind of been doing a bit of a status update the last few times we've come here to Christchurch with the cathedral, and finally, after like a decade of it staying exactly the same way after the earthquake, which was unfortunately partially in rubble and ruins, they have started rebuilding it, which is so good to see. I'm going to do a quick clip now and show you guys what it's looking like currently. We're so happy to see that work has finally been made on this. It's been like a decade long of just basically staying the same way it was after the earthquake, and I don't think they could ever come to an agreement on what to do with it, whether to rebuild or demolish it completely, but it seems like they've really taken steps forward now to getting it back to its original grandeur. So that's really, really great, and it makes us very happy to see that.
So we've just driven from Christchurch, where we've spent the last couple of hours just walking around the shops. We've come to Lyttleton. We're gonna leave the car here and let's go explore.
To our holiday park, which is the South Brighton Holiday Park, I believe. It's right near one of the beaches in Christchurch. So we've just been doing a nice drive around this afternoon. You would have seen some clips from Sumner and Lyttleton, and we had a little wander around there. They were really picturesque and beautiful, especially on a sunny day. And hopefully tomorrow we are going to head to Hanmer Springs and maybe even one of the markets in Christchurch in the morning before we head to Akaroa in the evening. So that's kind of our plan for tomorrow, and hopefully we're able to stick to that plan. Obviously weather dependent, we're just going to see how things go, but hopefully we have a really good dinner out tonight because I am starving.
We've just driven into Christchurch. We're on our way to an Italian restaurant for dinner. Hopefully it's good. It must have looked really funny. We parked up in our camper van, we rocked up in our hiking clothes from today, and now we've got dressed into really fancy, nice clothing and then jumped out of a camper van. So must have looked very funny from the outside, but let's hope we enjoy.
Good morning everyone. Today we are back in Christchurch. We decided to stay another night last night, and we are headed to the Christchurch Farmers Market, which is held every Saturday. I've been to one of the markets here at Christchurch before. I believe it might have been their Sunday market, but it was amazing. It was so big, and I hear pretty good things about this one, so we're going to head there first. And then I believe we're going to head up to Hanmer Springs for a little while and just check out the area because we've never been there before. So hopefully the weather's going to stay kind of nice today because it's not meant to be nice today. So we've been very lucky with the weather lately, and let's hope it continues. And let's go get some coffee. guys, we've currently made it back to the van and we've just spent a little bit of time walking along the main street of Hanmer Springs, going into some of the boutique stores, and of course Dan had to get something to eat.
So I got myself a pie. Well, actually I got myself 2 pies because I'm really hungry.
What flavours did you get?
Really unique flavours. I would normally just get like a steak and cheese or a mince or something, but today I got chicken, brie, cheese and cranberry, and the second one is pork belly and apple. So that sounds delicious. I like those flavours. Not in pies, so I'm sure it's good in pies as well. So I think tonight we're going to be staying in Christchurch again, so we'll be heading back to Christchurch now. But first we'll eat and then we'll see you guys in Christchurch.
We were going to be going to Akaroa today to stay, but the drive here from Hanmer Springs is going to take quite a few hours, so we're feeling like it might be easier just to go to Christchurch and stay there tonight, and then we'll just drive on to Akaroa tomorrow and sort of visit that area again. But we'll see how things go. We'll see how time goes as well. We are looking at getting to Dunedin tomorrow, so there's going to be, I guess, a lot of driving between now and then. So I'm going to finish my yogurt and my banana, and we're going to get on the road again and head back to Christchurch. Good evening, guys, and we are back in Christchurch now. So we are actually going to go into the Christchurch casino tonight to grab a bite to eat and also watch the Sydney Swans play. I think we're a little bit late for the game. It is the AFL Grand Final, and they are playing Geelong in the final, so we are a little bit late to it. I think we've only got another couple hours maybe left of the Grand Final, but we're going to get in there and try and see if we can watch the rest of it. Hopefully the Swans win. Good morning, guys, and welcome to another morning in Christchurch. This morning we are going to another market, and it's called the Lyttleton Sunday Market, I believe. Now, I'm not entirely sure if I've pronounced that suburb correctly. I've only been here a few times before and I've never really heard anyone say it, so it's just a guess. But last time I was here with my friends, one of the times I was here was back in 2014, and we went to the market then, and it was incredible. It was so big, and there's lots of secondhand goods at this market. It's not just a farmer's market, there's lots of antiques as well. So we thought we'd go check it out today before maybe heading on to Akaroa if we've got time, and then we'll be heading on to Dunedin for the rest of the way today. So we're going to take you guys with us, and once again, let's go get some coffee first. So many plants here, and coffee.
You want to get one of the coffees? Mm-hmm. Should we just go to this one because it's closest? So, you got your donuts?
Yes, I do.
We haven't even had breakfast yet. And here you are buying donuts.
Yeah, well, I haven't had a single donut this trip. No, that's a lie. I have had a few donuts from Ferg Baker in Queenstown, but...
You even had half a cronut.
I did, but it's never too early for donuts.
So we got coffee and donuts. Let's enjoy.
What did you buy, Dan?
Well, there was this man selling old vintage film cameras, and I'm a bit of a collector of them. And I saw this one. It's a Nikon F from, I don't know, the 60s or something. And I had to buy it. I couldn't help myself.
And how many lenses did you get with it?
I don't know, I think it's like 4. It came in this big plastic bag.
So cool.
So that was really cool.
So go see Warren if you're interested in older cameras, vintage cameras. Go and see Warren at the Christchurch Sunday Market in Lyttleton, I think it is. It's so amazing. I went there about 10 years ago and I still remember his stall at the market, and he's still selling some of the vintage cameras there, which is just so cool. I think anyone that's interested in that kind of thing, you'll find some really cool things there, so definitely go take a look. But the market overall is just amazing. We also bought some paintings.
Some watercolor paintings, like original paintings from a New Zealand artist. He was really cool to talk to as well.
Yeah, and the paintings, we got one of the Church of the Good Shepherd, which is at Lake Tekapo. And we also got one of the Wanaka tree in Wanaka, which is right near where we got married. So we kind of felt like that was a good pick to purchase today. And I've just got some merino wool. I've got a beanie and I've got some gloves, and I also got some socks as well. So I just feel like it's really fun to go and buy some locally made stuff while we're here in New Zealand. Sometimes it's kind of difficult when you're traveling to get souvenirs or things that you feel like have a bit of value to them, but I always love going to markets. We both do. because I feel like you can pick up some really interesting things there, or secondhand things as well.
Have some really cool, interesting chats with the locals, and
it was awesome.
Passionate about their hobbies and what they do, and yeah, it was so much fun.
And we don't, like where we're living at the moment, I wouldn't say there's a lot of markets that go on there. I think there could be a lot more that they do or should do each week, but I think this is a really cool market to come to if you're ever in Christchurch. They have a lot of secondhand goods as well as handmade goods, so definitely check it out if you're here.